Okay, we'll all please join Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Yasya prasadad agyo api sadhya sarva jnatam vrajed sa Shri Chaitanya Devo me Bhagavan samprasidito. Even a person with no knowledge can immediately acquire all knowledge simply by the benediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, I am praying to the Lord for his causeless mercy upon me. We have discussed this verse till now 3 times. And this is also a very important verse. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is known as Gauranga, is the ocean of all conclusive knowledge in devotional service. He empowered Sri Ramananda Rai, who may be likened to a cloud of devotional service. This cloud was filled with water of all conclusive purports of devotional service and was empowered by the ocean to spread this water over the sea again of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Thus the ocean of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became filled with jewels of knowledge of pure devotional service. So try to understand this verse. This verse is very important. Okay, I am again and again telling that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the ocean, and that ocean has empowered Sri Ramananda Rai as a cloud of devotional service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is ocean of knowledge in devotional service, and Ramananda Rai is the cloud of devotional service. And when Ramananda Rai pours the same water in the form of rain, again back to the ocean, it comes in the form of valuable, pure devotional service. Okay, here I have given Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the ocean of devotional service, Ramananda Rai, empowered cloud of devotional service, taking water from the ocean and again pouring on the ocean, returning to ocean in the form of valuable, pure devotional service. We should understand these things, that devotional service coming from the mouth of devotees, pure devotees, it becomes pure devotional service. Because the Lord will not speak about devotional service of Him in a pure form. He will just tell that you should surrender me, I will take care of you, this, that. But when devotees realize that after surrendering, and when they speak, it is called pure devotional service. How to execute our devotional service toward the Supreme Lord is very detailed, told by pure devotees. Hence, Ramananda Rai now he is describing all these things. Okay, and try to note these things also. These are very important things. Hence, I am repeating the slides all the time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discussed philosophy of Bhagavad Gita to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Prakashananda Saraswati. So for different people, there is different type of education. You cannot give higher PhD knowledge to a primary school children. That is not possible. It is difficult for them to understand. Just like a first standard student, when he is studying, he just knows that 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. But he will not know that 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2. For him, it is difficult, isn't it? How can a bigger number be separated from a smaller number? For him, it is difficult. So that is also maths. This is also maths. In the same way, different people have different kind of understandings, levels. So you have to give in a different way. So for Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Prakashananda Saraswati, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking basic knowledge, that is philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. But to the little higher level devotees like Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, he is speaking principles of bhakti. But the most intimate devotees, Swarup Damodar and Sri Ramananda Rai, he is speaking dealings of Krishna and gopis and Srimati Radharani. Okay? And Sankirtan for the general public, because they will not understand even Bhagavad Gita. So first they have to go through the Harinam. They should listen, they should chant and develop their consciousness so that they can understand Bhagavad Gita, and later on what is bhakti, and then the relations of devotional relations of Krishna and the gopis, and especially Srimati Radharani. I hope you are understanding these things. Is it clear, Raseshwar? Yes. Okay. And this is also very important to understand, because this samvad have 4 questions. And we are dealing with the first question till now. The highest perfection of human life, that is sadhya, the goal of our life. Second is the truth of Radha and Krishna. Means here Sri Ramananda Rai will be speaking first tattva and then relations, pastimes. First tattva should be understand. Who is Srimati Radharani? Who is Krishna? That is very important. And then we can very easily understand their pastimes. Because before understanding tattva, it is very, very difficult for a devotee to understand their pastimes. And first tattva should be understood. And then third is to achieve that sadhya, what is the process? This is also have been discussed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai. The third question. And fourth, please in the essence tell us what are the great things, so that we can concentrate and focus only on this instead of on the lower levels. Is it clear? Okay. Now we'll start. We have seen this yesterday. I am repeating the same slide so that you can understand. Prabhu kahe eho uttama, आगे कह आर, राय कहे कांता प्रेम सर्व साध्य सार. So will be today discussing only on Kanta Prem. Okay, general gopis, not even Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani's details will be discussed next session. We are now only discussing gopis and regarding Krishna. So, of course, gopis also have Kanta Prem. They are called Krishna Kanta. Just like Radha Kanta means Krishna, and Krishna Kanta means Srimati Radharani and other gopis. Is it clear? We
Yes,
should know who is Radha Kant. Radha Kant means Krishna. Who is Krishna Kant? Krishna Kant means Srimati Radharani. And Kanta Gana means all gopis. So Kanta Prema Sarva Sadhya Sar. So Ramananda Rai is saying conjugal attachment for Krishna is the topmost position of love of Godhead. Okay. Here from Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Ramananda Rai is quoting very wonderful Rasa dance, Leela. So Lord Krishna was dancing with the gopis in the Ras Leela. The gopis were embraced around the neck of Lord's arm. The transcendental favor was never bestowed upon the goddess of fortune and other concerts of the spiritual world. Huh? Other concerts of the spiritual world. Even Lakshmis were not fortunate, and even others were not so fortunate. There are many females even in the spiritual world apart from Lakshmi, and even in Golok Vrindavan, but they were not so much like gopis. Gopis are very intimate. So, nor was such a thing ever imagined by the most beautiful girls in the heavenly planets. Huh? Girls who are bodily lusters and aroma resembles the beauty of the and fragrance of the lotus flowers. There are wonderful uh, devotees even on heavenly planets also till Brahmalok, Satyalok. Even they were unfortunate to be embraced by the Lord. What to speak of worldly women? What women are devotees like us? We are also, of course, feminine gender. Ekele Ishwara Krishna Arasapa Bratya. Only one Purusha exists, that is Lord Krishna. And all other living entities are Bratya. They are servants of the servants of the servants of the servants of the gopis. Okay? This has been cleared in 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So now, Sri Ramananda Rai is comparing different processes. Huh? He says, Krishna Praptir Upay Bahuvidha hai. Krishna Prapti Taratamya Bahut Achhay. There are various means and processes by which one may attain the favor of Lord Krishna. All those transcendental processes will be studied from the viewpoint of comparative importance. Okay. Now, Ramananda is comparing. Of course, in Golok Vrindavan, there are different rasas like Dasya ras, which we have understood, Dasya ras, Sakhya ras, Vatsalya ras, and Madhurya ras. Isn't it? They all come under the category of prema, loving devotional service. But still, if you see from a normal point of view, then there are also some categories of prema. Okay, different categories of prema. So that normally a sadhaka can achieve rasas like dasyas ras, sakhya ras, vatsalya ras, madhurya ras. But still there is a comparison. But for a general person, prema is important. But beyond prema, there are many bhavas which I will be discussing in this Gambhira Leela. There you can understand the details. Okay. किंतु यार ऐसी ऐ रस से सर्वोत्तम तथा तट तटस्थ हय विचारिले आच्छे तारतम्य. It is true that whatever relationship one, yes, it is true that whatever relationship a particular devotee has with the Lord is best for him. If a devotee has achieved dasya ras, he will think this is the best. Nothing, even madhurya cannot be compared to the dasya ras. Even vatsalya cannot be compared to the dasya ras. Even sakhya cannot be compared to the dasya ras. If a devotee has achieved vatsalya ras, he will think that nothing can be compared. Even madhurya cannot be compared with vatsalya ras. So every devotee who is in siddha, deha, he has achieved that perfection. He thinks that though even there are something above, which he has not achieved, still he will think, I have achieved everything and this is first class. There cannot be better than this. So every devotee who has achieved his particular rasa, Maybe it dasya, maybe it's sakhya, maybe it vatsalya or madhurya. Every rasa within itself is perfect for that particular devotee who has achieved that particular rasa. Is it clear? Hmm? But we are not on that category. Hence, we are discussing what is the highest. So, yathottaram asav swadha विशेषलोस्य मयि अपि रतिर् वासनाय वासनया स्वाद्वि भासते कापि कश्चित्. Increasing love is experienced in various states, tastes, one above another. But that love which has the highest stage in the gradual cessation of desire manifests itself in the form of conjugal love. This is the highest. Kanta Prem is the highest. Okay, it is explained by Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. You can take the pictures and later on you can study in details if you so. So now supremacy of Madhuras is what? What does it mean? Actually, just like from numeral, like from 1 number to 9 number, we all know that the 9 number is the highest or the biggest, isn't it? But 9 number also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 within it, isn't it? 5 may not have 6, 7, 8, 9, but 5 has 4 number, numer within 3, 2, 1. You are understanding this? Okay. In the same way, in conjugal mood, love, all the rasas are included. Whereas in Dasya Ras, no Sakhya is included, no Vatsalya is included, and no Madhurya. In Sakhya Ras, Dasya Ras is included, but no Vatsalya and Madhurya. In Vatsalya Ras, Dasya is included, Sakhya is included, but no Madhurya. But in Madhurya, all the rasas are included. Hence, it is complete in qualities. Is it clear? Just like number 9 has all the numbers within. In the same way, there is a gradual order of improvement in the transcendental mellows from the initial ones to the later ones. In each subsequent mellows, the qualities of the previous mellow are manifested. Previous mellow means, just like for Sakhya, previous mellow is Dasya. So Dasya is included in Sakhya. Previous mellow for Vatsalya is Dasya and Sakhya. So Vatsalya, in Vatsalya, Dasya and Sakhya is included. Are you, devotees, please, are you getting clear?
Yes, Prabhuji, clear, Prabhu.
Yes. So the previous mellows are manifested counting from 2, then 3, and up to the point of 5 complete qualities. Is it clear? Okay. Here, as the quality increases, so the taste also increases in each and every mellow. Okay. This has to be understood. So, if I don't want to taste Sakhya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya, for me, Dasya is full incomplete. If I am situated in Sakhya, for me, Vatsalya and Madhurya doesn't mind. For me, Sakhya is, I am full incomplete. In the same way, every rasa is complete within. But still, the love and the Krishna gets attracted. We'll see that. For what kind of love Krishna gets too much attached and attracted for that. Okay. So therefore, the qualities found in Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, and Vatsalya are all manifested in conjugal love. That is Madhurya Ras. They are all there. Hence, Sri Balaram, He is serving in Ananga Manjari, in the form of Ananga Manjari. So in that Manjari form, Balram is having Dasya ras, Balram is having Sakhya ras, Balaram is having Madhurya ras, and also Vatsalya ras. So Balram is Ananga Manjari, and that Manjari is having all kind of rasas. He is the only devotee who is serving in all these ras. That is Balram. Sometimes he becomes the Dasya of Krishna in the form of Ananga Manjari. Sometimes he is elder, hence he is having that kind of also mood. I am elder brother, I have to take care of him, just like my parents. You know. So in Madhurya Ras, same Balram becomes Ananga Manjari and serves Krishna. परिपूर्ण कृष्ण प्राप्ति ऐ प्रेम हैते ऐ प्रेमार वश कृष्ण कहे भागवते. In Bhagavatam also it is said that complete attainment of the lotus feet of Krishna is made possible by love of Godhead, specifically through Madhurya Ras. Lord Krishna is indeed captivated by this standard of love. He immediately gets captivated. He says, "Who is this? I love him." In this way, when one serves in this mood, Kanta Ras, Kanta Prem, Krishna gets immediately attracted towards that devotee. Hence, our movement is of Kanta Ras. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this kind of uh, what you call this kind of prema, Kanta Prem. Yesterday we have discussed, the more we are, just like I have given an example also about regarding studies, getting percentage marks. If you are, inspired to take 100 out of 100, then somewhere you will reach. If you study in that way, 90 or 95. But if you try to expect, oh, I should get not above than 60, then somewhere you will reach to 45 or 50. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew this, hence he gave the highest so that devotees can at least achieve Dasya, Sakhya or Vatsalya. Madhurya Ras is achieved by very, 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 very few, point. It is difficult to achieve. But still, if we have this understanding, what is Madhurya Ras, then in future, maybe, just like I have, we have discussed regarding Unnati Garbha and Siddha Garbha. Isn't it? There is a default system in a very smaller, minor, this Unnati Garbha. If you so deserve, if you so want that rasa, then Krishna will arrange for you that. Hence, you will move forward from there. So, exalted position of the gopis. Mai bhaktir hi bhutanam amritatavya kalpate dishtya yad asin mat sneho bhagavati nam mad apanaha. Lord Krishna told the gopis, the means of attaining my favor is loving service unto me. That there is no doubt. And fortunately, you are all thus engaged. Those living beings who render service unto me are eligible to be transferred to the spiritual world and attain eternal life with knowledge and bliss. This Srila Ramananda is quoting from Srimad Bhagavatam. Now there are no question and answers. Okay. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is situated on some level. Then he wants to, relish that through the mouth of, Ramananda Rai. And he may ask question later, but he is trying to understand the positions of the exalted gopis. Of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is himself Srimati Radharani. He is the topmost gopi, but he wants to be glorified. My gopis should be glorified. You know. कृष्णेर प्रतिज्ञा दृढ़ सर्व काले आछे ए याछे भजे कृष्ण तारे भजे तै छे. He has promised that according to his devotional attitude, moods, I will respond in the same way. Lord Krishna has made a firm promise for all time. If one renders service unto him, Krishna correspondingly gives him an equal amount of success in devotional service to the Lord. But the gopis has broken this promise. They have gone above this promise. So, ye yathamam, this we know this from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, ye yathamam prapade tam sataiva bhajami aham. Okay, I reward them accordingly as they surrender unto me. So everyone follows my path in this way. But what about gopis? Here Krishna is becoming depth. He's a debtor here. He cannot give what the gopis are giving as he has promised. As one surrenders, I will respond in the same way. But here gopis have crossed, which Krishna doesn't have that property to give. Hence, he is a debtor here. He says, "Ei prema, premar anurupa na pare bhajite, अतएव ऋणी होय कहे भागवते." In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that Lord Krishna cannot proportionately reciprocate devotional service in the Madhurya Ras. Therefore, he always remains a debtor to such devotees. Because here he has become poor. He will not be able to give what the gopis are giving. Okay? This is a wonderful ras, Madhurya Ras. Okay? He says that when the gopis were overwhelmed with dissatisfaction due to the Lord Krishna's absence from this Rasa Leela, Krishna returned to them and told them, "My dear gopis, our meeting is certainly free from all material contaminations." Try to understand this sentence. Their relation is free from material contamination. We'll discuss regarding that lust and prem now. Okay? We must admit that, I must admit that in many lives, it would be impossible for me to repay my debt to you because you have cut off the bondage of family life just to search for me. So in details in 10th canto, this is given how they have, when Krishna calls them by through flute, the gopis leave everything at the same moment, the same second, they leave everything. Many gopis are cooking for their family. They leave half the cooking and go to Krishna. Many gopis are, they are, doing, feeding their children. They leave their children on the ground and just run because Krishna was calling them. So this is very difficult for the living entity. Hence hence the gopis have given such kind of surrender. So Krishna is depth here. He says, I am rini. I cannot repay this thing in any of my life. So this is the position of the gopis. So understanding gopis' love for Krishna, it is not at all calm. Please try to understand. Hence, there is lot of Ramananda is discussing lot of things. In fourth chapter also, it is discussed through by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He has given lot of evidence that the calm and love is totally different, two different directions. So don't get mixed out with calm and love, they are same. So here he is giving some pramanas. Koti netra nahi dila, sabe dila dui, tahate nimesh Krishna ei dekiba mui. So they are cursing Lord Brahma by saying this. He has not given millions of eyes to see the beauty of Krishna. He has given only two eyes, that also they are blinking. How then shall I see the lovely face of Krishna? This is their love. So they want to stare on Krishna, opening, just like Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadramaya. No blinking kind of thing. They want to see Krishna in this way. Hence, they are cursing. Can we curse any demigod? Can we curse Lord Vishnu? Nobody, but the gopis can. The gopis can even curse Krishna. They have got so much rights. So here, this shows their love, by cursing others, that you have given so much limited things for us that we are not able to see Krishna or his lovely face. So, Kama Prema Dohakara Vibhinna Lakshana. Lava Ara Hema Eche Swarupa Vilakshana. Lust and love have different characteristics, just as iron and gold. They are different nature. Loha means the iron is very cheap, but the gold is most valuable. This is the difference between Kam and Prema. अतएव काम प्रेम बहुत अंतर, काम अंधतम प्रेम निर्मल भास्कर. Therefore, lust and love are quite different. Lust is like dense darkness, and love is like bright sun. But we materialistic people, or one who has taken a human form or any living entity here in this material world, it is very difficult to understand what love is. Even till today, it is very difficult. We are, in darkness, hence we may say that I love you so much, I love you that, this, that, but it is nothing but it is lust. Okay, sometime we will discuss regarding love. What is love? It is very nicely described in Srimad Bhagavatam and many other scriptures of Srila Rupa Goswami. Then our path will be clear to understand what is actually love. But here we don't have time. We'll be discussing only Ramananda Rai's this samvad. Okay. So try to understand lust means it is dense darkness. And because of lust, we are in this material world. We are in ignorant, in darkness. But as we try to love the devotees and especially Krishna, then we come in bright sun. In bright sun. We come, we get knowledge. आत्म इंद्र प्रीतिर वाछा तारी बल तारे बलि काम कृष्ण इंद्रिय प्रीतिर इच्छा धरे प्रेम नाम. So Atma Indra, whatever sense gratification for our Atma, for ourself, that everything is lust. But the desire to please Krishna anyhow, by any means, that is actually love. So desire for one's own sense gratification is kama. Maybe it in the form of physical, maybe it in the form of financial, maybe it in the form of fame and name. Everything is lust. Okay. But the same thing, for desire to please Krishna, that is love. Try to understand these things. कामेर तात्पर्य निज संभोग केवल, कृष्ण सुख तात्पर्य मात्र प्रेमत प्रबल. The object of lust is only the enjoyment of one's own senses, but love caters to the enjoyment of Lord, and thus it is very powerful. Okay? Lust is not at all powerful, whereas love is much more powerful. When you just try to, not even loving Krishna, but try to love Krishna, even that is also enough. That also gives so much power that Krishna showers mercy on us and then we start loving him. And that love is of different degrees. But Madhurya love is the highest. If we even think of loving Krishna, that is also enough. What to speak actually loving, but even thinking to love Krishna is also enough. That gives power so that you can proceed further to the levels. गोपीर गणेर प्रेम रूढ़ भावनाम विशुद्ध निर्मल प्रेम कबुनाय काम. So there's a particular bhava called Ruda Bhav, which I will be explaining in details in Gambhira, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Gambhir Lila. We are going into that details there. But Ruda Bhav is only for the gopis, not even Sakhya, not even Vatsalya. So we'll be discussing on Ruda Bhav at that time. So this is a special bhav where this kind of love starts from here, from Ruda Bhav. Prema, obviously everybody is having. Dasya is also Prema. Vatsalya and Sakya also have Prema. But Ruda Bhav, the moods beyond that Prema, Ruda Bhav, Adi Ruda Bhav, Mahabhav, Madanakya Mahabhav, Modanakya Mahabhav, and Mohanakya Mahabhav. There are different levels. So not much into details, but we'll be discussing something in Gambhir Lila. So this is Vishuddha Nirmala Prem, Kabhu Nahi Kam. There is not a touch of Kam. It is spotless. There are many definitions regarding love that we'll discuss later. So love means only for Krishna's pleasure, not for any living entity. If you love Krishna, you will naturally love devotees also. But you cannot love devotees and love Krishna. If you have love for Krishna, you will naturally love devotees. अतएव गोपीर गणेर नाही कामगंध कृष्ण सुख लागी मात्र कृष्ण से संबंध. Thus there is not the slightest stain of lust in the gopis' love. Their relationship with Krishna is only for the sake of his enjoyment. How Krishna can enjoy, how Krishna can be pleased, only that. And that is love. There is not the slightest even lust for gopis, for their personal enjoyment. There is nothing like that in gopis. If Krishna wants to enjoy, no problem. So that is actually love. But of course, there are some in Madhurya Ras, like, the Mahishis, the wives of Krishna, they have some love for Krishna and some love for personal also. But here, there is no such kind of thing in gopis. It is totally for the pleasure of Krishna. Atma Sukha Dukhe Gopir Nahi Ka Vichar. They never think of their pleasure and pain, physically or mentally or whatever. The gopis do not care for their own pleasure or pain. All their physical and mental activities are directed towards offering enjoyment to Lord Krishna. Dear devotees, I am giving these basic things. We are discussing these basic things of prema. There are much, much higher things. We'll be discussing later. Okay? So this is what the gopis' position is. So gopis' love is so heightened that it appears as if it is lust, just for a normal person. So yeah, for a normal person, it appears as if it is lust, but there is no tinge of lust in gopis. It appears, but there is no such thing in gopis. For a normal person like us, Normal devotees like us, we think, "Arey, this is lust only. What is the difference?" No, but it is not that. Let's see in future slides we'll see what is actually love, how it increases, and how it should be. So here Krishna in 10th canto, Krishna is telling, "Oh dearly beloved, your lotus feet are so," the gopis are telling to Krishna, you walk barefooted. There are so many, your feet may get hurt. Your lotus feet are so soft that we place them gently on our breast, feeling that your feet will be hurt. Our life rests only on you. Our minds, therefore, are filled with anxiety that your tender feet might be wounded by pebbles as you roam about on the forest path, barefooted. This appears like lust, but it is not. See now how the sweetness increases. Hmm? यद्यपि कृष्ण सौंदर्य माधुर्य, माधुर्य धूर्य व्रज देवीर संगेतार बड़ाय माधुर्य. Although Krishna's unparalleled beauty is the topmost sweetness of love of Godhead, his sweetness increases unlimitedly when he is in the company of the gopis. Consequently, Krishna's exchange of love with the gopis is the topmost perfection of love. Dear devotees, try to understand, when gopis see Krishna's beauty, the gopis' love increases. And when the gopis' love increases, uh, Krishna's beauty increases. And Krishna's beauty increases, and the gopis' love also increases. And there is no defeat, and it is continuously increasing in both of them. Till now, there is no end. It is continuously, unlimitedly increasing, and that is called love. Does it happen with us? Huh? Husband may love wife, wife may love husband, but the beauty doesn't increase. It goes on decreasing day by day. When you get old, all the beauty is totally demolished. Only this remains till young. But still it will not increase. As you taste, it goes on decreasing. Isn't it? Yes. But here, this actually, love is different. So it is very difficult to understand love. Where Ramananda Rai and our acharyas have tried, it cannot be experienced through or spoken by words. Love is totally out of this material world. But still, they try to explain through words by giving some examples. But it is very difficult to understand real love. This is how it increases. They are just trying to make us understand what actually love means. It should increase. It should not decrease. What decreases is that is lust. Okay. So madhu means, why how this term madhurya came. It came from madhu. Madhu means there is sweetness and also thickness. You cannot dilute madhu. And madhurya came from that. So madhurya, sweetness in love which never breaks. We love and we break also. Nowadays there is a trend going on. We have breakup, we have this, we have that. So although the son of Devki, the supreme personality of Godhead, is the reservoir of all kinds of beauty, when he is among the gopis, he is nonetheless becomes more beautiful. For he resembles a Markata jewel surrounded by the gold and other jewels. I have given this the meaning of Markata here. In Sanskrit, it is emerald jewel. It is the most valuable, precious gemstone, and it also sign. It is a sign of love. This emerald jewel, you know, those who are, those who are very angry person, envious person, and they should not get the results of their action. Hence, people, the astrologers, they say that you should wear emerald jewel. At least you'll start loving somebody. You know, so our acharyas, they know these things. Hence, they say that it is like Krishna is like, he's like a marketer jewel. He is the person who should be loved and who loves. आर एक अद्भुत गोपी भावेर स्वभाव, हं? बुद्धिर गोचर नाहे याहार प्रभाव. Our intelligence is, to reach that, it is very difficult. Our intelligence cannot reach this wonderful features or the emotions of the gopis. You know? This is beyond. These are pramans actually, given by our acharyas. गोपी स्वभाव देखी कृष्णर शोभा बढ़ाए यत. कृष्ण शोभा देखी गोपीर शोभा बाढ़े तत. The beauty of Lord Krishna increases at the sight of the beauties of the gopis, and the more the gopis see Lord Krishna's beauty, the more their beauty increases. These are the pramanas of love. It should increase. So here in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 4th chapter, I've just, tried to give these proofs, pramans. When the gopis see Lord Krishna, they derive unboundless bliss, although they have no desire for such pleasure. Okay. The gopis taste the pleasure 10 million times greater than the pleasure of Lord Krishna, dear devotees. Nobody has this power. Even Krishna cannot, taste that pleasure what gopis have, though he is the supreme Lord. Only because gopis love Krishna so much, which cannot be measured through any material scales. Hence, Krishna is not able to, taste that pleasure what gopis taste. It is very difficult even for Krishna to taste the pleasure what the gopis are tasting by associating with Krishna. It is very difficult even for Krishna. Hence, Krishna wanted to taste that moods or that taste that love. Hence, he has taken shelter of Srimati Radharani and incarnated as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just to taste that love of gopis. And of course, in the Krishna form, Krishna will never be able to taste what gopis are tasting. So when Lord Krishna sees the gopis, and his joy increases and his unparalleled sweetness also increases. It is actually only because of gopis association Krishna's beauty is increasing. Krishna's beauty will never increase in the association of Dasya Bhav, in the association of Sakhya Bhav, in the association of Vatsalya Bhav. Krishna's beauty only increases in the association of Gopi Bhav. This is the speciality, this is the wonderful feature of the gopis, of this rasa. Unparalleled sweetness. Hence, Krishna loves gopis. My beauty increases only because of them. Hence, I love them more. Ei mata paraspara pade, hudahadi. परस्पर बाड़े केह मुख nahi mudi. In this way, a competition takes place between them in which no one acknowledges defeat. There is no end for the gopis' pleasure and Krishna's beauty. It goes on increasing and increasing, and till date it is increasing, and in future also it will be the same. This is the power of love, dear devotees. Can we have such love? Huh? With these materialistic people or in this material world with any living entities? It is not possible. In fact, the more we are lusty, the more our beauty decreases. This is the fact. But in the spiritual world, it is totally opposite. Both of them, the pleasure of the gopis also increase when they see the beauty of Krishna, and when Krishna enjoys that pleasure of gopis, Krishna's beauty also increases. So now Krishna, where Ramananda Rai says, okay, now is it okay till here? No, Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, no, I want to relish in a deeper way. This is wonderful. I have heard for the first time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying this. I have heard for the first time. And of course, because Krishna is saying that I have heard for the first time. And when he comes in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is relishing that pleasure hundreds and thousand times, where he himself would not be able to enjoy it. It is only possible when Radha or the topmost gopi is he is in the mood of a topmost gopi. Krishna, if he is in the mood of a topmost gopi in the form of Chaitanya, only then he can relish this. So he wants to. So Prabhu kahe, ऐ साध्यवधि सुनिश्च कृपा करी कह यदि आगे कुछ हो. Is there something more? Please tell me. I would like to hear. This is certainly the limit of perfection, but please be merciful to me and speak more if there is more. So Rai kahe, इहार आगे पूछे एह जाने, एत दिन नाही जाने अच्छे भुवने. Till now, nobody had, told me. Until this day, I do not, know anyone within this material world could inquire beyond this perfectional stage of devotional service. But you are that person only who is inquiring from me. Till now, nobody has inquired. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants to hear more and more. Do you like devotees? You want to hear more?
Yes, Prabhu.
इहार मध्ये राधार प्रेम साध्य शिरोमणी यहार महिमा सर्व शास्त्रे ते वखाणी. Among the loving affairs of the gopis, Ramananda Rai continued, Srimati Radharani's love for Krishna is the topmost. Indeed, the glory of Srimati Radharani are highly esteemed in all revealed scripture. So, amongst the gopis, Srimati Radharani is Shiromani. That jewel can be put on our head. Just like Krishna is wearing his, peacock feather on his head. Actually, peacock feather resembles Srimati Radharani. And through that peacock feather, Krishna, he, cleans the foot of Srimati Radharani. He takes that feather and he takes the dust of Srimati Radharani and dust of her lotus feet and again puts that feather on his, feta or crown, whatever. So this is the position of Srimati Radharani, dear victims. So I think we should stop here. We'll see that uh, some verses so that we can gain that inspiration. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu Tattasya Kundam Priya Tatha Sarve Gopishu Saivaika Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. The most dear to Krishna is Srimati Radharani. Just as Srimati Radharani is most dear to Krishna, her bathing place Radha Kund is also dear to him. Among all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the supermost and very dear to Lord Krishna. Of course, the bathing place of a woman is a very, very personal thing, isn't it? In the same way, Srimati Radharani's bathing place is very personal and Krishna likes very much. He wants to be always near that bathing place. You know, so that even that bathing place, Radha Kund is also very dear to Krishna. Hence, he takes a lot of dips in Radha Kund. And so also we, to achieve that love, what Srimati Radharani has for Krishna. And this is very into details. I have taken a nectar of instruction sessions, all that 11 verses for in Rupanuga Vidyapit, and there I have explained in much details regarding Radha Kund. You can go through that. They must be having a video recording. You can go through that, or sometime we can also discuss on that on these topics. Okay. So Radha was named for her service. Anayaradhita nyunam Bhagavan Harir Ishwara Yanno Vihaya Govinde Pritoyam Anayad Raha. When the gopis began to talk amongst themselves, they said, Dear friend, the gopi who has been taken away by Krishna to a secluded place must have worshipped the Lord more than anyone else. Even amongst the gopis, they may not be able to worship so much as Sri Radharani worships Krishna. Hence, Srimati Radharani is Antaranga Shakti of Krishna, and she always resides in the heart of Krishna. Even Krishna resides in her heart. In our heart, Paramatma resides, not Krishna. But in the gopis' heart, always Krishna resides there. Okay. So, next session, we'll now Radhar Prema. We'll be discussing on Radhar Prem in next session of the details of Srimati Radharani. First, we'll try to understand Tattva, and then we'll try to understand the pastimes. Okay? Is it okay? Okay. So, now I want to just disclose one thing which is very important. We are not Krishna Dasya, we are Radha Dasya. This is explained in details by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. We are Radha Dasya. We should always serve Krishna under the guidance of Srimati Radharani and her associates. Okay, we cannot directly serve Krishna. And we should not also try to directly serve Krishna. We should serve Krishna under the guidance of Srimati Radharani and her associates. And Krishna will immediately bestow love upon us. When a person who would like to directly serve Krishna, not the associates of Krishna or the gopis, then Krishna will not bestow love. He will not like that. We have to understand. So it is like, those who worship Vishnu are Vaishnavas. Those who worship Krishna are Karshanas. But those who worship Srimati Radharani are Gaudiyas. We are Gaudiyas or we are Vaishnavas?
Gaudiyas.
Oh dear.
Gaudiya Vaishnavas.
To whom we should worship? We should worship under the guidance of Radharani. Hence, our predominating deity is Srimati Radharani. Is it clear, dear devotees? Okay. Thank you very much. Yadatra स्खलितं किंचित विद्वांस पूरयन्तु तद यदत्र सौष्ठवं किंचित तद्गुरुर एव मे नहीं Yadatra Saustam Kinchit. I am sure there must be some missing points. I have missed some points in explaining, but you are intelligent. Vidvamsa Purayantutat. Please correct me. Yadatra Saustam Kinchit. Whatever good things you have got through this presentation, the all credit should go to my Guru Janas, my Shiksha Gurus, my Diksha Guru, our Acharya Srila Prabhupada, Parampara Acharyas like Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, and of course Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yadatra Saustam Tad Guru Reva. May nahi. The credit should not go to me. I am taking from them. Whatever they are speaking, I am just repeating it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Is there any questions? I'll stop sharing the screen.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. Prabhu, can you explain this Uttama Garbha, Siddha Garbha? Can you add some more points, Prabhu?
Yeah. See, there are two types of garbha in our. It is a default system. There is within us one who reaches to some stage, like dasya or sakhya or vatsalya or madhurya. Suppose, for example, consider myself. Suppose I reach to the stage of dasya. So there is some slight of arrangements like unnati garbha, very in a slight manner. Okay. Siddha garbha means if you achieved that dasya ras and there you find that I don't want to achieve more than this. This is okay. This is very wonderful. Dasya, I would just like Hanuman is relishing dasya ras. He doesn't want to achieve, Sakya also. I don't want to be have friendly relations with my master, Ram. No, I don't want to be that. He is full. So that is Siddha Garbha. But there are some devotees who have a very tinge of Unnati Garbha in them. Though they have achieved Dasya, still they would like to, I should taste Sakya also. They have that thing in that. And then when this intention is there or they desire so, Krishna arranges some devotee so that he can make them move forward. And through that devotee, Krishna arranges the stages and development of that stage and that love. And through his mouth, through that devotee's mouth, and he tastes that love. And then he progresses further. And there if it is unnati, there if it is siddha, he says, okay, now this is fine. For me, this is best. There cannot be anything better than this. He thinks in that way. But some devotees have, even after relishing this Sakya ras, like Arjuna. He is into Sakya Bhav. But sometime he desired, oh Krishna, I would like to enjoy Madhurya. So Krishna arranged. And then Arjuna became Arjuni. And Krishna tried to embrace in that kind of love, but he was not able to digest that. Oh, no, I don't want this. Krishna tried to kiss Arjuni also. But he said, no, please stop. I don't want. Let me have my Sakya. That is enough. So in this way, it is relished. So there is Unnati Garbha. If you feel that I want to taste and I want to be settled there is Unnati Garbha. Krishna arranges that. And what you call somebody, a training center kind of thing. Training center. Krishna arranges that training center and he gets that knowledge, and then you move forward. That is Unnati Garba. But when you achieve Vatsalya Ras, the Unnati Ras of, the Siddha Ras of Vatsalya doesn't have Unnati. You know, it either jumps from Dasya to Madhurya or Sakhya to Madhurya, not from Vatsalya. One who has got Vatsalya, they don't want to have this kind of amorous love with Krishna. Okay?
Yes.
So Vatsalya has Siddha Garbha. There is no Unnati Garbha in Vatsalya. One who is in Sakhya, they will either go to Vatsalya or go to Madhurya. Yes. Just like Lakshmi is, of course, in Madhurya of Vishnu. You know? Lakshmi is internal potency of Lord Vishnu, but still she has some Unnati Garbha to taste that Rasa Leela. So she is still meditating. Krishna once said that, why you are meditating in Vrindavan? You already achieved perfection. You are the consort of Vishnu. Then she said, I want to enter Ras Leela. Krishna said,
Yes.
Lakshmi said that to Krishna, I want to enter in Ras Leela. So then Krishna said, okay, can you leave your Vishnu? Then Lakshmi said, no, I cannot leave my Vishnu. Then you cannot enter into that Ras Leela. Okay, do tapasya for that, to get that knowledge. Do tapasya. She is still doing it, but it's very difficult for her also to attain. So it is very difficult to attain this conjugal love. This is where. But Krishna likes that, and Krishna is in depth for such love. Those who love, Krishna becomes debtor. Is it clear? Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, you have given so much explanation, but I'm feeling so much heavy actually. Is it possible to at least come to one level at least? Dasya, you're not a Dasya. Dasa, I'm not sure whether we'll come to that. Is it possible, Prabhu?
Gopir bhartu tav pada kamalayor das dasanu dasanu das. If you sincerely serve the servant of the gopis, the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the gopis, then there may be possibility, if you so desire, Krishna can arrange that. But we should always have the serving mood, not bossing mood. Then it's very difficult. Krishna will not entertain that kind of.
Thanks a lot, Prabhu.
Clear?
Yeah, sorry, go on, Prabhu. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go on, Prabhu.
Any questions regarding the topic? Okay.
I think our dear Venumada Prabhuji also joined and given association.
Thank you very much, Veni Madhav.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. I have one question, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, why...
Mataji, can your voice be a little louder?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Actually, can you please explain, Prabhuji, why actually it was not mentioned about Radharani in the revealed scriptures like Vedas or Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, Prabhuji?
Yeah, Mataji, Bhagavatam, Sukadev Goswami wanted to take the name, but he said that if I take the name, Parikshit Maharaj is having very less time. He is having only 7 days. I have to explain all the Bhagavatam. And, when Sukadev Goswami, he knows that if I take name of Radha, then I'll faint and time will be wasted. Then I will not be able to speak the whole Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Hence, he never took Srimati Radharani's name. But in a very indirect way, he has taken Anayaradhita Nyunam. There is Radha's name, but in the form of Aradhana. Anaya Aradhana Nyunam. It's in that form. And our acharyas like Madhvacharya, who has written commentaries on Bhagavatam, they have very clearly explained that Gopi is Srimati Radharani only. When that Gopi's name has taken indirectly, They explain that this is Srimati Radharani. And our acharyas like Rupa Goswami and all, they have explained. And because while Srimad Bhagavatam was, this was spoken, that time there were many kinds of devotees, not just one person. Parikshit Maharaj was sitting. There were many rishis and different level devotees were sitting. And you cannot take Radharani's name in such general public. There were not only rishis and munis and devotees, there were also kings also were present to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. So
Okay.
hence that name was not taken. Is it clear, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Hope I answered your
Hare Krishna,
question.
Prabhu.
Yes, any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhu, did Yashoda Mata reach that Madhurya Rasa position, Prabhu?
No. She cannot.
She also.
How can a child have that kind of affair with parents? Your son cannot love you that how he loves his wife.
Vatsalyam.
Okay. Your love is different. His love for you is different. But his love for his wife is something special. And of course, both love for you is also special, and love for his wife is also special, and love for his children is also special. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad Pranam. Prabhuji, one, of course, maybe it's a silly question because as a new devotee, in last word you said that Radha Dasya. Now, how can we please Radharani? Even this chanting is enough to please Radharani. Hare Krishna.
No, of course, to please Radharani, you have to please your Guru Janas. Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, you have to please them. That is why it is said, Gopir Bhartu Tava Pada Kamalayor Das Dasanu 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 Das.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Should we stop, Raseshwar Prabhu?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Devotees, any other questions? One or two questions?
So please, I am again requesting that you should enroll in this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Gambhir Lila and its lesson. We'll be discussing these topics. And it is in English. Okay. You can float the poster, Raseshwar Prabhu, in the groups, and so that they can register, because there is very, very less time. I think it is Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday and Thursday.
12th and
So it is.
Tuesday and Wednesday, Prabhuji.
Is it?
11th and 12th. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay. Is it 11th or 11th and 12th, or 12th and 13th? 14th is Gaur Purnima.
Yeah, this date is 11th and 12th, Prabhu.
Oh, is it? Okay. Is it okay? Fine. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, call out for the prayers, oh, please.
Yes?
Ashish Prabhu, can you call out for the prayers, Prabhu? Concluding.
Yeah, one second, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much. I could not join for all other sessions due to other class. So,
How are you doing? You're doing well?
blessings of you all.
Yeah. Please take care of devotees nicely.
Now there are many leaders whom you are seeing. They are all our leaders, Prabhu. I'm just that's why I see in even my absence, everything is going good. So they are doing amazing.
Good leadership.
So they are all doing. So
You
this
are
is
making leaders.
no,
You
Prabhu.
are
They
the
are
leader who makes leaders.
they are becoming leaders, Prabhu. That's only.
Okay.
So this is Telugu and English, Hindi. devotees joins here. This is the group.
But see if somebody can translate in Telugu, because there may be devotees who may not understand. Some Mataji, elderly Matajis in Telugu, they may not understand. But you should have some. Later on, you can translate them.
Maybe one devotee can take up later on. And we have another group completely for Kannada.
Yeah.
Same time, simultaneously, that Zoom also runs for morning japa, and then so they also around 60, 70 devotees will be there.
I
Morning
cannot
japa.
speak Telugu. I may koncham. Tuta futa. Hindi I can speak. English, Gujarati, Marathi.
You're all rounder, Prabhu.
I'm very slow in learning languages. Very slow.
So,
Okay.
Prabhu for coming and giving.
So Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj is coming.
Sundar Chaitanya Swami Maharaj is coming.
Sundar Chaitanya, yes.
Many senior devotees are coming.
Okay.
And
I'll
maybe
try my best if I can come there at that time.
so His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj also coming.
He's coming?
Yeah.
Very good.
And month end near Bangalore, Madurai, His Holiness Jayapadak Swami Maharaj is coming.
Very nice.
So this now this month, maybe half the month, we have a continuously Pure Devotees Association.
You're fortunate to have gurus in your areas. Jayapataka Maharaj, Loknath Maharaj, and Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj, many others. Good, very nice.
They are coming.
Please done nicely.
Prabhupada Swami Maharaj came to temple and he was there for the PM.
Your all health is okay? Everybody's health is okay? Please take care. Because we have to go a long way. If you don't take care of health, then chalo. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.